The Estevan Women of Today Awards were held yesterday at the Days Inn Plaza. This year's guest speaker was author Maureen Ulrich, who spoke about perseverance and not letting procrastination bring you down.
For years, I banged away at home on various historical fiction novels and later a mystery novel, starting, stopping. I think I actually avoided finishing any piece of writing I started, and my main reason for not persevering? Fear. I was afraid it wouldn't live up to my own expectations. I was afraid I would have to actually do something with the manuscript once I finished it. I was afraid I'd have to deal with rejection. Thanks to the support of my family and my writers group here in Estevan, I finished drafting Power Plays. Thanks also to their support, I persevered through rejection after rejection from publishers throughout Canada and elsewhere. Publishers like Orca, Thistledown, Kids Can Press, Anik, Groundwood, Penguin, Fitzhenry Whiteside. And while I was searching for a publisher, I didn't keep submitting the same draft. I made revisions, changed subplot, added and deleted characters, refined the manuscript. You see, perseverance isn't enough. It doesn't behoove anyone to forge blindly ahead on any endeavor. A certain amount of self-examination and self-criticism is a good thing. And so in November 2006, I found acceptance with Coteau Books right here in Saskatchewan. And I believe everything happens for a reason. So there was a reason it took me 4 years to find a publisher. And it couldn't have worked out better for me to have Coteau in my corner.
This year's recipients for the Sask Power Outstanding Contribution to the Workplace was
Estevan, in light of the announcement this past week, which gives the go-ahead for the Boundary Dam Integrated Carbon Capture and Storage Sequestration Project. Today is also an exciting time for our community as we celebrate the achievements of women from Estevan and surrounding areas. Since the inception of this award 13 years ago, SaskPower has been proud to sponsor and partner with Quota International and more recently the Lions Club to sponsor the award for outstanding contribution to the workplace. Our sponsorship of this event is just one example of SaskPower supporting more than 1,000 events each year throughout Saskatchewan, events like this one. We wish to thank both the Quota International of Estevan and the Lions Club. Your leadership, commitment, and dedication to this event provide support to our community year in and year out. Also a huge thank you to the volunteers, sponsors, nominators, and the community that support this program, as evidenced by the turnout at this luncheon today. I hear we're at 300, so very good. Your winning spirit and infectious enthusiasm with this and countless other community events is a huge part of what makes Saskatchewan unique. Indeed, it is up to each of us as individuals and likewise for companies and organizations to decide what kind of communities we wish to live in and the support we can provide to enrich the lives of Saskatchewan people. At SaskPower, we strive to give back to the province by rewarding the outstanding achievements of Saskatchewan residents and honoring their dedication to the communities in which they live. And we can't forget our wonderful nominees. To all the women who were recognized in each category of the 2011 Women of Today Awards, may your efforts inspire others throughout the community and the province. And now I have the honor to present the award for the SaskPower Outstanding Contribution to the Workplace. And the winner is Debbie Clemens.
Well, I wasn't prepared for this. But, yeah, you don't mind. Thank you. I just like to say thank you to my colleagues. I'll get there. it's just nice to be appreciated. I've been there for a long time, 14 years, I think. So it's a pleasure. Thank you.
For the Ida Peterson Memorial Award for Outstanding Entrepreneur,
Distinguished guests, nominees, ladies and gentlemen. As a member of the Peterson family and as a member of Quota Club of Estevan with a long history with the Lions Club, I am pleased to present this award honoring our mother, Ida Peterson. My mother's career in business began in 1937 in the depths of the Depression when she bought a little storefront grocery. The Peterson family, extended, was sure that she would fail. And this bothered my father so much that he insisted that she do everything in her own name. Reality soon set in when she found out that the store had only one steady customer. When she brought this up to the former owner, he said, "Ida, it is better to lose the life than the courage." And I think that was my mother's motto as she went on to success in business and in municipal politics. Today, I salute all the nominees in this category who have no doubt faced down the naysayers and overcome perhaps their own misgivings to bravely become women in business. You have had the opportunity to learn their qualifications, and now it is my pleasure to open the envelope and announce the one winner from this group of winners. Okay, thank you. Isn't this exciting? And the winner is Jennifer Pettit.
Well, thank you very much. It's definitely an honor and a privilege to receive the Ida Peterson Award. Congratulations to all the other nominees, and I really appreciate being nominated for this award. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you to the Quota Club and the Lions Club for their huge amount of volunteer work. I know it takes a lot to put this together, and for everything you do for the community as well. Thanks to all of you here and to all of my wonderful staff. I feel like I have the best team ever to help me, allow me to achieve this honor and recognizing my abilities. It's also a pleasure being part of the business community of Estevan. I really appreciate your support and the support of a lot of local customers. And again, thanks. It feels so great to be recognized for doing something that I love to do so much. Thank you.
the Shirley Orsted Memorial Award for Young Women.
So I'd like once again to thank the Days Inn for a wonderful event, and also to the Quota and the Lions Club, and also SaskPower. My grandma would be very proud that this is still going today, as she was the founder of Quota. So she's proud of each and every one of you for continuing this on for her. As you know, I'm the granddaughter of Shirley Orsted, but I can say this year that I'm no longer the only granddaughter. When my grandma Shirley passed away, she had 4 sons, 1 granddaughter, 1 grandson, and 1 great-grandson. Today, she's got 4 sons, 1 daughter-in-law, 4 granddaughters, 2 grandsons, 2 great-grandsons, and another one coming in June.
As you all look at your watch and wonder how late you will be for work or class, I'd like you to just take a moment to look around your table. It was 10 years ago when I last sat at the quota luncheon with my grandma. Sorry. Thinking of all the things that needed to be done that afternoon. So just take a moment to look around the table, because next year it won't be the same. It'll be a different chair with a different face. If I knew that that would be the last quota luncheon I would have with my grandma, I wish it was just 10 minutes longer. Okay, just give me a moment. So to the nominees, or to the nominators, I thank you for taking the time to honor someone who for the most part probably thinks that they do everything they do just because that's who they are. And that's who Shirley was, everything she did and everyone she touched. That's just who she was. The nominees, I thank you very much for everything you do to the lives you touch. Keep up the good work. Shirley would be so proud, especially to those who are nominated for her award. Many times I was selfish, being glad I was the only granddaughter and I didn't have to share. But now I catch myself saying so many times, I wish you could have known her. And really, I wish you could have known her. So I'd like to present the 2011 Shirley Orsted Memorial Award. I said I wasn't going to cry. To Kristen Seif.
Well, I would just like to thank my grandma for nominating me, and just to thank the Quota Club and Lions Club and SaskPower for being able to put on such an amazing event to recognize all the amazing women in our community. I'd like to congratulate all the other nominees and award winners on their outstanding work in our community, and thank you.
And the SaskTel Outstanding Contribution to the Community.
It's a privilege for me to join you on behalf of everyone at SaskTel. SaskTel is very proud to sponsor this award for outstanding contribution to community. As one of Canada's top 100 employers, SaskTel has introduced employment equity programs to ensure women enjoy fair and equal access to the privileges and opportunities enjoyed by all employees. And of course, in our many corporate sponsorships and community activities, SaskTel supports a wide array of programs and organizations which benefit women in Saskatchewan. For example, our Phones for a Fresh Start program encourages our customers to recycle their used cell phones while providing free phones and phone cards to women's shelters across the province. It is now my pleasure to present this year's award for the outstanding contribution to the community on behalf of SaskTel. The woman chosen for this award has led the way in showing us all how to make our community a better place to live. This year's winner is Mary Rose Boyer.
I'd like to, as the others have said, thank the sponsors and the organization for holding this event. Anyone who works in the community knows that you couldn't do anything if you didn't have community support. So I also would like to thank those, in addition to my people who nominated me, I would like to thank those who volunteer their time and ideas to work with me in the park, the trees, the river. I think that maybe I'm soon going to be called the park lady, because. But in any case, I know that this award is not just because of the work I did; it's also because of the work that they do. Thank you.
Congratulations to all this year's nominees and winners. For the SBNMercury.ca, I'm Janelle Butler.